Paul, it's a day that's been coming for a long time, but it still hurts to have relegation confirmed.
Yeah, absolutely. But as you say, it's been on the cards for a long time, and unfortunately over the season, we've fallen short. It's as simple as that. You know, we knew this was going to be a tough season, but I just didn't expect it to be as bad as it has been. We're going to have to have a serious look into what's gone on, and make sure that we come back better for it.
I'm sure we'll sit down at the end of the season to go through it more in depth, but is it almost a relief in a way to have it confirmed?
No, I don't think you can call it a relief. No, it's done and dusted, but it's never a relief to be relegated. It's never anything you certainly don't prepare for. It's certainly not what any of us wanted. Certainly not what the supporters deserve, the way that they've been with us all season as well. But we've got to dust ourselves down. We've got to regroup, make sure that we better get a stronger group together that can give us an opportunity to bounce back straight away.
4 games to go. Want to go down fighting, but also get some momentum for next year as well.
Yeah, it's just whether it's momentum, fighting. It's a bit of pride. You know, with everything that's gone on this week, we've been there. We've put ourselves there to be shot at, unfortunately. So we've got to deal with all of that. We've just got to, as I say, we've got to regroup and we've got to make sure we're better for this running.
Does this change anything for those last 4 games? Do you look at any different players or anything like that with next season in mind?
Well, the truth is we're going to have to look at different players because of the situation we're in. We travelled here today with 19 players. The only other fit available player was Thomas Holy. I wasn't going to put three goalkeepers on the bench. This is all we had available for this game because of disciplinary issue and because of injuries. This is all we've had. We've got Dan Butterworth, who we think has pulled his calf today in the first half. He will get scanned on Monday and we'll see how bad that is. Sean Maguire's got an issue with his Achilles again at the end of the game. We don't know how bad that is. So we'll have to have a look at it. We'll have to count the heads and try and get 18 to go to Cheltenham for Tuesday night.
You mentioned those disciplinary things with Gibbo and Alfie missing from the squad. Is there anything you can say on that now?
No, there isn't anything else I can add. I expect it to be resolved by the end of next week. When we make a decision as to how things are going to be dealt with. Hugely disappointing, but these are things that happen when you're struggling. You get players who are not doing things properly, unfortunately.
On to today's game, it's the story of the season really. We started well, didn't score and then conceded a sloppy goal. Yeah,
it's a poor goal to concede from a set play. We talked yesterday and we showed yesterday and we worked on it yesterday about getting in early because they've got good delivery from set plays. When we don't get in early enough, we switch off and we allow that first contact to be lost and then they bundle it in. And then they had a shot in the second half and I think that's the only attempt they had on goal, really. It wasn't a great game of football. Conditions didn't make it easy because of the wind, and then the second goal's just one of them. We have an edge man to try and secure it, and we've thrown him in the box just to see if we can get a goal. And Josh Emmanuel's been caught short with Koiki or whatever you call it, the guy who's showed great turn of pace and finished it well. And it's another defeat for us. Whether it's 1-0 or 2-0 was irrelevant. But overall, it was the story of our season that we started the game okay, and we got into good areas. I thought the 2 strikers caused a problem, Georgie Kelly and Luke Armstrong. Butts was causing problems in that number 10 position, but we weren't able to get anything from it, and then you concede a poor goal, and it's a chasing job again.
The wind did make it a scrappy game, but we just didn't get any momentum at any point, did we?
Not at all. No. I thought first half we looked as though we were going to get something out of it. There's a couple of things bobbling around in the box, but then second half we haven't created a hell of a lot. The best opportunity came right at the end with a great ball in by Jack Armour, and Jack Diamond couldn't quite get on the end of it. And then from the corner we get a proper kick up the backside, and they go and score from it on the counter.
Positive to get Georgie on for an hour.
Yeah, really positive. Yeah, I mean, that was the plan, just to get an hour out of him. And I think he looks a real threat, he looks a real handful. He'll get better, we've just got to keep him fit, and that's why it was a case of just taking him off today to make sure that he's fit and available for Tuesday.
Just on the future, there's lots of positive things going on at the football club. I know you want to make sure that the football is one of them.
Oh, we have to. That's what we've got to do. There are loads and loads of things going on inside the football club, and there'll be even more things going on over the summer. And we have to make sure that now that it's done and dusted, that we know we're a League Two side next season, which has been on the cards for weeks and weeks now. We just have to make sure that we are better as a group of football people to go along with all the good things that are going on inside Brunton Park.
Just the last word on the fans, they've been a real positive from a disappointing season. What's your message to them?
I can only thank them. They've been absolutely magnificent over the season, and we just haven't done enough to keep them smiling, to keep them going, but they have turned up in the numbers, and we just hope that they turn up in the numbers to come with us next year as well.
Thank you.